Hey X-Wing fans, JBuzzsaw79 here with the build I used at my local store championship, and I just wanted to put it out here because I finished that was 5th in top 8, so but yeah, we won't get into that right now. Basically, we're just going to move ahead here with the Imperial build. Alright, so first up, just going to slide this guy out there a little bit. Alright, so look at there, yeah, Inquisitor. So we got a pilot skill of 8 with 3 attack essentially, because of his pilot ability, which is 1 attacking with primary weapon. At range 2 and 3, you still treat it as range 1. So that's basically always a 3. I know it says 2, but in case you don't understand, that's why. So we'll just pretend that's a 3. So 3, 3, 2, 2. Focus, target lock, barrel roll, boost, EPT missile for 25 points. Title, after acquiring a target lock, you may perform a free evade action. So essentially what you do here is you take the target lock, you get the free evade, and you also have a target lock. Then after that, you add the push to limit, so once per round after you perform an action, you may perform 1 free action shown on your action bar. That allows you to go ahead and do the focus there. So you do get a stress, but he has one of the best dials in game as far as that goes for removing that stress with his green hard 1, so very nice in the dial. Top him off with auto thrusters because he already has the boost icon. This says when you are beyond range 2 or outside attacker's firing arcs like a turret, you may change one blank result to an evade result. You can only equip this, if you have the boost icon. So that's why he gets it. 31 points. I find that I call this the standard Inquisitor lineup. Some people disagree with me, but I believe that this is probably the best form to have the Inquisitor at all times, as far as I can guess. So 31 points for that. Moving on, then I have, there we go, our next guy here, Quickdraw. Quickdraw is inside the die SF with pilot skill 9. 2 attack die, 2 evade die, 3 hull, 3 shield, UPT system missile, tech slot, focus, target lock, barrel roll, 29 points. Once per round, when you lose a shield token, you perform a primary weapon attack. Now since this does have the front and rear arc, you get basically, those are both primary weapon attacks. So, with that being said, we have the title for 0 points. When attacking with the primary weapon from your primary firing arc, not the rear arc, you may roll 1 additional attack die. So only from the front portion of the ship. If you do not do that, you may perform an additional attack from the auxiliary firing arc. So even though that's all going on, yeah, I got brain freeze for a second there, excuse me. So, but yeah, 0 points for that. 0 points for the trick shot. When attacking, if the attack is obstructed, you may roll an additional attack die. I threw this on because not only is it 0, and I already have a 9 there, but my thought was if you are turning into somebody, you take a shot there, and maybe there's some debris behind you, or perhaps an asteroid, of course. You do get that extra dice shooting out the rear arc, and then it's like, well, why not? It's a free extra dice. And yeah, so if you're taking an obstructed shot through the front, you would have 4 dice at range, let's say 2. If you're shooting through the back, you'd have 3 dice range 2. That's pretty decent here for 0 point upgrade. I got some use out of it a couple of times, so I really like that. Moving on, we got the pattern analyzer. When executing a maneuver, you resolve the check pilot stress step after you perform an action step instead of before. So basically, even if you're going to take stress, you get to do something first, then take it to stress always. It's exceptionally nice for with the hard 1 and hard 3. They're both red, so you can go ahead and hit that up and then take the focus. So it allows you to keep on people a little bit better. Also, they do have a sloop. That's a 2-bank maneuver to turn around, so that's also useful because again you can sloop to get your heading the right way and then go ahead and take a focus if you want, or whatever. So, fire control system. After performing an attack, you may acquire a target lock on the defender. Also a very nice little thing there. Going ahead to just simply, if you fire the first time, you get the target lock, and if they shoot at you again, because you went first, you could fire back with his pilot ability. You'll have a target lock, possibly the focus, so that's kind of nice there. And finally, added up here, basically when defending, after rolling defense dice, if they have more dice than you can roll an additional dice. You cannot equip this to a ship with 3+ agility, so anything with only 2. Now between the title here and the lightweight frames, you're looking at basically all 3s here. That's kind of how I view it, because basically at that point you have a TIE Defender. In a weird way. A TIE Defender with a rear arc, how's that? So, this is how I flew him. I think this is a pretty good outlay for him. A lot of people will put like crack shot here. I've seen other builds where they're running just a whole slew of other tech things. Some people like run tech. So basically, the for sure thing I can tell you is really the lightweight frame and the title are generally the 2 for sure out of all 5 cards that are always on Quickdraw. So, alright, so moving on. My final ship for the build was other than the Dark Lord Sith himself, Darth Vader. Pilot skill 9 as well. 2 attack, 3 defense, 3 hull, 2 shields, and the TIE Advanced. During your perform action step, you may perform 2 actions, of course, to go with that. His focus target lock, barrel roll, evade, EPT missile for 29 points. The title, you may add a upgrade system icon to the ship, and then you may put a system in there for -4. So the advanced target computer here becomes 1 because of this. Alright. When attacking with your primary weapon, if you have a target lock on the defender, you may add 1 critical result to your roll. If you do not, you cannot spend target locks during this attack. If you do, you cannot spend target locks during this attack. So basically, if you target lock a reroll, let's say you roll really bad with Vader here, you don't get that crit. Basically, that's what they're trying to say. So, now most people again fly Lone Wolf on Vader or some other shenanigans. I chose to go with push to limit. So once per round, again, you can perform an action. It's free from your action bar, but then you take a stress. I gave him the MK2 engine twin ions to give him all bank maneuvers. So Vader then, really good extra ways to remove some stress, giving him essentially 3 actions. I saw this played at another tournament, and the only problem I had, I thought it was very interesting. The only problem I had with this particular thing was the guy that was playing it then just seemed to keep pushing with Vader all the time. 3 actions, 3 actions, didn't matter. 3 actions, 3 actions. And in some ways, it hurts. If we need to do a white maneuver, like a hard 3 or something, it does hurt the ship in that sense of things. So, let me make sure I say it up front. I tried to only take the stress and push to limit when I absolutely needed a 3rd action. And there's nothing more exciting to me than doing like a hard 2 coming in and saying, alright, I'm going to take a target lock, I'm going to barrel roll, and then I'll take a stress, and take a focus, because I'm out of your arc. And then, depending on obviously how that ends up, I mean, you're like, okay, well, that's a range 1, you roll, okay, that's, let's say 2 hits, I'll add 1 from there, or if you put all 4 through, I mean, it's usually 3 or 4 damage with this. And again, a lot of people put Lone Wolf, and I've seen obviously the major one where they put engine upgrade. I get that, it's fine. I have considered removing this for engine upgrade, putting Lone Wolf here, and pulling this out and putting extra corrector down. And just letting the 2 damage carry through. If you want to go ahead and look through my playlist to find the Tempest / Saber video I did not too long ago, hopefully. And you'll find in there the same kind of stuff. So that was my build. Again, I took 5th place, so I got within the top 8 of our local store tournament here. So tell me what you think. Comments always welcome. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and please take a moment. I would very much appreciate a subscription to the channel. And look forward to more X-Wing miniature content from me, JBuzzsaw79, saying thanks and signing off.